Hello, hope all is well. Welcome back to Europa Universalis 4 with the Livonian Order. So last time I discovered I was in the Holy Roman Empire. I don't know how I did it, but I'm in there. And so I vassalized Pomerania. Ottomans joined my coalition. But to be honest, I've slept since then. So hopefully it will refresh everybody's status of being in my coalition. And some people will drop out. Let's see though. It might not happen. The alternative, of course, is to just fight the coalition anyway. Let the Ottomans get big over in the Mamluks, like, as in, let them charge their units over. I do want Burgundy. We'll not fight against their religious brethren. But yeah, let's just let's see about getting some people out of my coalition first. Do I? Yeah, let's see about getting some people out of my coalition first. I'd rather fight just France and Ottomans, even though I can use religious CB against Ottomans. So let's see about working out getting rid of some people. Oh yeah, so last time I also discovered that England were under Spain, and now Britain is very yellow, including in Ireland, because Ormond are doing well. So my other next step could be just fight like Oira or someone, and get bigger that way. I could fight Oira and just get extra land that may further enrage Transoxiana. Yeah, I'm gonna stop improving my relations there. I'm gonna double up on threat on outraged countries. Let's see if I can actually push out this coalition a little bit, because then I can fight as we just saw, because they're different religions, of course. I can fight the Ottomans using religious CB. France won't get involved. No, it's just Tarsushovo, Fez, and Afghanistan and Ottomans. I can just take Pontic step. In the meantime, of course, I'll also be carrying favours of Burgundy. So Burgundy will assist me. Then I'm now earning 10 ducats a month with drilling, which is very nice. I still have quite a lot of interest I'm paying as well, so if you take the interest out, I'm actually earning something akin to 25 ducats a month. My income is still rather short given the time frame. But that's partly because I'm still a duchy, and I will be while I'm in the HRE, which will be for pretty much for the rest of the game. So I'm not statifying too much. I am considering just statifying anyway, to be quite honest. Because I can get this state here. The state here is nice. So we'll see. So Shervan hopefully will leave my coalition. Shervan has left the military coalition. I know it's only a couple people, but a couple people extra is a couple people extra at the end of the day. I mean, Poland's part of the coalition, so I could use the fact that Poland's in there for superiority purposes and win a war against the Ottomans via that way. Wait a minute, France, what are you doing? Neapolitan conquest. Okay, they're going to win that. Hamlet's going to get destroyed against the Ottomans. Let's take Tech 14. And I will grab... I was debating making myself do a dip idea. But I think I'm still way behind my dip. I kind of actually want to catch up. A little. Now, it hasn't been helping that my point generation's been absolutely arse for half of the game. So, let's actually go. I'll go dip next maybe, or trade next. Let's for now get admin on the go. I think. I was going to get economic as well. Admin plus qualities. Economic plus my things is artillery, combat ability, and discipline. Ooh. Plus divine ideas, use of separatism and core creation cost. I mean, I know I get more core creation cost from admin, but you know what? Let's add some variety in here. Let's get economic ideas. I remember the last time I took economic, like, unironically. Plus it will help with my giant inflation, so that looks good to me. With these playthroughs, I kind of, that I'm recording, but I kind of want to not just go admin, diplo, religious every single time. I want some variety out there, you know? Get some fun combos on the go. A little bit more thematic. And whatnot. I think that'd be fun. So Poland, Denmark, Transoxiana, no go. I can get Transoxiana. Really, Denmark shouldn't be in this. There we go. So I could use Poland being in the coalition. Transoxiana will leave now. Yeah, Transoxiana leaves now. Please, this upcoming month. You really shouldn't be in this. There we go. Now, let's use the fact that Poland's still in the coalition against them. Burgundy does not owe 10 favours. And then I'll give it a little bit of time. Poland and Ottomans, everybody's left the coalition. Good. So now there is no coalition. Wonderful. So if I was to fight the Ottomans here, Astashova and Fez in Afghanistan. Let's also wait for Burgundy, and then I'm just going to send full force. Also, with them leaving my coalition, why don't I just fight them? Regain the cause, make the borders pretty, then go for the Ottomans. Because I want to prioritise Pontic Steppe. That's why. Should be just a few more months. Let's put Diplomat on Allies. I'm going to get the prestige here. Mammoths are at 51%. This is almost perfect, quite frankly. Denmark clear my lands, whatever. We're all Tech 14 here, but I want to be Tech 15 as well. March 82, huh? Well, that will tick down by 10%. The stars. And I'll be gaining more. 9. I could start it now. And then have Burgundy as a late joiner. Austria, Milan. Milan have currently got no units. But they were joining. Let's do this. So the plan, of course, is to take the remainder, or as much as possible, of the Pontic step. Once I've taken the Pontic step, I then have 1, 2, 3 provinces from Denmark to deal with. And then I've done Baltic Crusader. So that's the order of events at the moment. What the hell is this? Oh, from when I integrated Chernigov. Wondering how I had ships here. So, please don't tell me that Burgundy's joining any funny wars. Nope. Okay, and also my diplomatic reputation's gone up because my annexed subjects modifier's gone away, which is also good. Alright, let's put some points into being Pope again. Just a token one. I want to keep the papal modifiers going. So yeah, here we go. Burgundy, I'm at 10 favours. I have my diplomatic reputation back. Call them to arms. 92k more units against the Ottomans. I'm just going to start attacking Golden Horde. Get some... Hopefully get a little bit of war score from ticking. From wars. Battles. I'm going to send my free company to start sieging down Turkey. No. Kunzia. So the Mamluks are actually doing a good job of counteracting sieging. But, I mean, they're kind of screwed. They're at minus 57 war score. Hopefully my intervention here will help with something. Austria sieging down the part of the country I actually don't want for a change. I'm not interested in the Balkans here. Normally you'd be like, oh yes, give me Constantinople. Nope, give me Pontic Step. That's what I want. Right, we've already got them on medium enthusiasm, which is great. The thing with religious CB is, yes, you earn ticking war score from superiority, but if you're fully sieged down your opponent, it doesn't matter if you're not fighting battles. Not really. Okay. Tech 15. Wonderful. And yes, I'm prioritizing Tech 15 before my long overdue to take quality ideas. I have 2 sets of ideas on the go now, so I can just grab them when I need to. When it comes to filling out my ideas, when it comes to filling out my traditions and ambitions. Go, Kunzia sieged. I can then siege down this. Great Horde will leave the war because they're an eyalet. They're not a vassal, they're an eyalet, which is slightly different government, slightly different subject type, which allows me to then push through. I guess Shirvan's also in my war. So Ottomans will peace out Mamluks relatively soon. I actually could put all my units together. I mean, at the end of the day, they are still the Ottomans. Sure, I may have numerical superiority basically out of the wazoo now, but they're still the Ottomans. At the end of the day, they're still strong enough, even with my military advantage here. if I were to have finished quality and been in the same position, I probably would be slightly more laissez-faire. For now, our country is Catholic and will always be Catholic. Base production in Goldingen. Oh, let's just do it. It won't always be Catholic, by the way. We'll flip to become Livonia. But I think I've mentioned before that I can just make forming Livonia the last moment. But I'll decide how I want to do it nearer the time. For now, I'm just really honestly enjoying this playthrough. This playthrough has been wonderful. Despite the fact that I've had to redo the fact that I formed Livonia too early, etc, etc. But I've even had to enjoy the redo parts, so I'm not complaining from that sense. So as mentioned, I want this line here. Then I'm 3 provinces away from completing the Baltic Crusader achievement. And of course, the 3 provinces I mentioned are Olonets, White Karelia, and Kexholm. Karelen. Sorry. Also, what's nice is that for a change, I'm now technologically ahead in terms of military rather than behind. I've been behind most of this campaign. Now I'm pushing through. So let's purchase a ability I don't really care about. I'd love to be able to see what war score the peace deal will need to be, but I kind of can't because, you know, it's owned by the Mamluks right now. Or occupied by the Mamluks, sorry. It's not owned, is it? It's just occupied. Mamluks are at minus 57 war score still. Me declaring war on the Ottomans has made very little diversion for Turkey so far. So they're still pushing through. But they are being sieged, and it is dropping their enthusiasm. There is that going for me. Hassa has flipped to Sunni. They start here, and they start as Shia, for those who don't know. Not everybody's necessarily played in the region too much, so I'm just pointing it out. Let's go siege down Coccacelli so that Austria can get past. Also, Milan built up to 35k. They had none earlier. That was quick. Oh yeah, I'm going to send my mercs onto Ankara, actually. And Burgundy are pulling out from the siege to assist with battles, I suppose? Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm working on giving those in the Balkans a gateway through. Development costs and goods produced for Warsaw, or trade power. Warsaw's a centre of trade, right? Yeah. It's got a trade power. Emporium. Pretty cool. I'm not going to bang the fort in Coccacelli. I'm going to let it naturally happen. I also love that France is not going to be a part of these wars because it's religious. Won't help heathens against heretics. I'm still earning money with all this. So this is good. Damn, just after I finished sieging Cocelli for the Bosphorus Pass, Austria gave up and just walked around anyway. So, Shirvan will not peace out for anything right now. We're literally on the nose. Gain a level 2 trader. Königsberg got converted back. Lots of papal influence for me and some decent prestige. Thank you. Wow, look at that. Even if I don't convert, my current yearly prestige is minus 0.05. That's insane. Master of the Mint dies. Sorry, Master of the Mint. Please give me another one. I'm just going to sell the other level 1 just in anticipation for options. Inquisitor, Treasurer. Okay, I'll just take the level 1 Inquisitor. Better than nothing. I mean, my missionary strength is already bonkers, but let's make it more bonkers. 18.5% missionary strength almost completely nullifies the minus 20% given from trade companies. Because trade companies give a minus 20% conversion malus. So that's kind of cool. I just think that's neat. So 35%. Hold on, I need to peace out Shirvan before the Burgundians walk into this province. I do not want them black flagged. Oh no, they're not black flagged anyway because they're seen as having access through the territory. Okay, that's fine. I was just trying to delay the inevitable there. Ankara sieged. Sorry, I did not mean to press that. That was a wild press. What's Arden doing here? They are at war with, oh yeah, they're allied with the Mamluks. Don't need to bother with that then. Who else are we against? Afghanistan, Pheasant and Hassa. So everybody's walking towards Afghanistan. There's literally 110,000 units walking towards Afghanistan. Nope, they're curling back around for Hassa. That's fine. That's slightly less out of the way. Haleb isn't being sieged down by the Mamluks because the Mamluks got pieced out. Right. Now it's just a war of us versus the Ottomans, really, now. And this is kind of overkill here. But you know what? For the sake of the achievement, I'm happy to be overkill. Also, it's funny it's fun to just beat down the Ottomans in their entirety. Let's be honest. So I want everything that does this, right? As of Tin, okay. These are the remaining provinces I need for the Pontic Steppe. Excluding what Lithuania has to offer. I kind of want to chain these wars. I want to take Pontic Steppe from Ottomans, and I need to immediately declare war on Poland because I don't want them back in my coalition. Unless they don't get enough aggressive expansion. I'm actually going to hold on to my paper mana for now. Although I would love to start taking economic ideas. I do want to be able to core this. This is 586 paper mana. Also, look at that. On the nose of the overextension. So yeah, I can then take Lithuanians Yedison here. I.e. Zaporozhye for myself. So it's 72% war score. Demands exceeding war score is kind of a big part of this for the moment. Austria is still Tech 14, which is fine. So a Burgundy. So I'm the only one who's Tech 15, so it does put me at a slight advantage here, which is good. I think the next subject to go will probably be Kiev. Ajan wants to give knowledge sharing. Thank you. So part of the reason why I'm pretty bad at keeping up with knowledge sharing, and it's a bad excuse, but I often don't check it that much because it's not a feature I'm used to. It got introduced on a previous DLC, but it's a DLC that I didn't have access to for a while. I actually didn't have half the DLCs until I bought Domination, then I just bought everything else. Basically. But then again, I'm just making up excuses for something that's a fairly easy mechanic to work with, I suppose. Goblins don't want to fight me too much. You know what if I say allow attach? And we start working towards fighting Goblins. And then I allow all of them to attach. Or whoever wants to attach, I should say. Then we're just going to push through. Also, I'm pretty close to the war score here. I can practically smell peace. 72, 95 to 112. Also, I don't necessarily need to siege down Belgium because I've got so many other things sieged. I need to make sure this is 100% the border, though. This is cool. This should be Caucasus. I've played a custom nation where I made the area of Caucasia, so I should know this better. Yep, that's the Pontic step. Wonderful. Coalition will be back to no Poland. Wonderful. I don't even have to panic react to fighting Poland and Lithuania immediately. You know, I probably will, but not because I'm forced to or anything. So yeah, we're fighting barely a battle. I can get a 72% war score with the Ottomans. In fact, how many battles has there been? Like, 1 here, 2, 3. 3 recorded battles. Should we make it 4? They don't even want to fight me, look. They had 50,000 units there ready to reinforce this. Also, look at my Livonian units. They're pretty damn cool, quite honestly. So, peace achieved. Pontic step acquired. Oh, doesn't that just look good? So now, there's 3 provinces from... Hold on. So 3 provinces from Pontic Steppe, 3 provinces from Russia, then I'm done. Very nice. Baltic Crusader 96 out of 117. Bear in mind, that does include the fact that although I have it and I'm coring it, it's not converted. It has to be converted. It has to be owned, cored, and converted by me. Austria has war exhaustion from... why could Austria possibly have war exhaustion right now? I can't think as to why. Religious turmoil. Because I have less than 75% religious unity due to the fact I just took Sunni lands. Interesting. So, for the Livonian monarchy, I need 10, 10, 10. But of course, with this kind of This kind of point generation, that's basically never going to happen. Frustratingly. Kievian plot skin. You guys can sort out your rebels. I'm nowhere near. Let's roll for this new general. They are bad. Quite honestly, there's no better way to describe it than just bad. Also, I'm about to hit Polish separatists. And this should be another loan paid off. Ideally, I'd kind of like to wait for this inflation reduction from loan repayment, but honestly, I'd rather just not have the malice. I mean, that just earned me nearly 2 ducats, so you know. Plus, without taking the first idea of economic, it gives me a chance to reevaluate whether I actually want to take admin or not. I still don't think I do. As mentioned, I still kind of want flavour. Realistically. Why that feels important in this campaign, I don't know. But as mentioned, I do like just not going for the meta stuff at the moment. Spices things up. Plus, I still get core creation cost reduction, just not as much as you'd get from admin. Also, look at this. I've got these forts all up. Still earning 15 ducats a month. On top of the fact that I'm losing 12 from thingy every month. But you know what? I've just looked at the time. Let's end the episode here. That was a really successful Ottoman War. Next up, we'll be fighting PLC for these 3 provinces. The recall's back, and then, you know, that's ready to go. And then I need to fight Denmark. So, see you soon.